They left on Friday evening. The neighbors upstairs, the River family. They were going to Disneyland for 2 weeks. They left me a key in case of fire or flood. Just come by and water the plants in the kitchen, Mrs. River said. And make sure everything is turned off. I agreed. We have a good relationship. I first stopped by on Saturday afternoon. Everything was fine. A quiet, empty apartment, smelling of cleanliness and their life, as if frozen in stillness. I watered the ficus. Checked the faucets. Before leaving, I flipped the switch in the hallway to turn off the ceiling light. It didn't go out. I flicked it again. Up and down. The light lit up with a steady, cool LED glow. The button is broken, I thought. Or it's stuck. I unscrewed the bulb. The shade remained dark. But the light in the apartment itself didn't disappear. It just became different. Muffled. As if the sound was coming from everywhere and nowhere. Like the gray autumn sky outside the window, even though it was a bright sunny day outside. A strange, inexplicable shudder came over me. I quickly ran out and slammed the door. The second time I entered the house was Wednesday evening. I had forgotten to water the house over the weekend. The door was open. I distinctly remembered turning the key twice. I walked in. The same light was on in the hallway. I approached the light switch. The plastic panel was warm to the touch, as if someone had been holding it in their hands for a long time. I didn't touch it. I went into the kitchen. The flower had wilted. I filled the watering can. And then I heard a sound. A distinct click. The same sound of the light switch. But not in the hallway. Somewhere further. In the living room or bedroom. I froze. I imagined it, I told myself. But the silence that followed was worse than any sound. The water was thick, viscous. I finished watering, and the water dripped into the tray louder than it should have. I left the kitchen. And saw, the light in the narrow hallway leading to the bedrooms was now on. A bright bulb near the ceiling. I was sure I'd been walking in complete darkness when I went to water. I didn't go there. I turned toward the exit. And saw that the light in the hallway, the one I couldn't turn off, was now out. In pitch darkness, I fumbled for the doorknob and ran out into the stairwell. My heart was pounding like after a marathon. I called Mrs. River. Sorry to bother you, but is the electricity fine? She looked surprised. Everything is perfect. Why? I told her the bulb had simply burned out. She laughed. Oh, don't worry, we'll figure it out when we get back. I didn't want to go back there. But on Friday, I got a text from Mrs. River. Evan, sorry to bother you, but could you check to see if the oven is off? I had a nightmare and I can't calm down. I couldn't refuse. I walked into the apartment at 7 o'clock, determined to get everything done in 30 seconds. The hallway was dark. The light switch wasn't working. I shone my phone's flashlight on it. The clay oven in the kitchen was off. Cold. I was about to turn around when I heard another click. This time right next to the wall, in the living room. And then another. And another. They followed one after another, slowly, methodically. As if someone was walking around the apartment, turning off the lights. Room after room. Click. Living room. Click. Hallway. A click. The children's room. I stood in the kitchen in pitch darkness, pierced only by the beam of my flashlight. The clicks came closer. The final click came from just outside the kitchen door. And the light above my head, the kitchen chandelier from which I'd removed the bulbs last week, flared blindingly. I rushed to the door. My hand was already on the handle when I heard a voice. A child's. Quiet, sleepy, from the depths of the apartment. Mom? Did you turn off the light in my room? I'm afraid of the dark. I broke free. I didn't close the door. I ran down the stairs, to my floor. Now I'm sitting in my room. My apartment is bathed in light. Every lamp is on, even in the cabinets and the oven. The TV is on full blast. A minute ago, I received another text from Mrs. River. Evan, what's going on? Our smart home system sent a notification. All the lights in the apartment are on. All the switches. And our meter is consuming kilowatt hours at an incredible rate. We can't turn everything off remotely, the system isn't responding. Please come in and check. There may be a short circuit. I'm looking at this message. Then I raise my head and look at the ceiling. From behind it, through the concrete slab, a dim, grayish light begins to seep in, barely noticeable but inexorable. As if upstairs, in the River's empty apartment, someone had just turned on everything possible. And now they're afraid to turn it off.